Hi YouTube, this is AliciasVSG. Today is my 1 week post-op. So I kind of wanted to tell you, I know last video I looked like crap and I was so loopy and in pain, it wasn't even funny. So I kind of wanted to tell you what happened from the surgery on to about now. Okay, so I went in at 5:30. They did an EKG. Everything was normal with the EKG. When I went to the back part, they weighed me. So my surgery weight and the weight I will be going by will be 231 pounds. So I was excited about that I had done that, pretty much on my own. So they took me back and prepared me, and then they came and told me that the surgery might not happen. Excuse me. And I was like, why? And they said because I had high white blood cell count, which meant that I was fighting an infection. So but that they would talk to the surgeon and see what happens. So I was a little ticked about that because, well, I won't discuss it, but I pretty much had a good idea of what the infection was. So I was pretty mad. But anyways, they came back after a while and they said that they normally like load you up with antibiotics when you're having a surgery like this, so that they weren't too worried about the high blood cell count, so that they were going to go ahead and do it. They hooked me up. They did my IV and gave me antibiotics via IV. So it was pretty emotional. My mom was there with me. As I've said before, my fear was that I wasn't going to wake up. And so, I said a very tearful goodbye to my mom. And so I went into surgery. They stated that the surgery was going to be an hour and a half. They stated that I could not eat, that I would be on liquids until I see my surgeon, which was to be on July 11th. So I was like surprised about that. I was like, thought they were going to have me on liquids for about a week, but they didn't. So the surgery took 2 hours. There was no complications as far as the surgery is concerned, but they did find a hernia, which they repaired. And so that being said, that's why it took longer. Now, as far as my stay at the hospital, I must say that I didn't like it, because there was this nurse. She was lazy as all get out. Goodness, she was lazy. I'd call the nurse's station and she wouldn't come for like 15-30 minutes. But at one point, I was choking on this foam, and I had just gotten out of the surgery, and I didn't know what this foam that was coming out of my mouth was. It scared me, and so I had lifted up the bed to, get up, but I still was choking on this foam, even though the bed was like upright. And so I was like pushing the button. I asked them to come. They didn't come. And so I tried to get up, and I tried to use the little rail as leverage. And I accidentally tore out my IV, which, of course, when I rang the bell again, she still hadn't come. I told her I tore out my IV. She still left me there. Now in pain, because I didn't have the pain button, for another 15 minutes. So, and then when she came, she had an attitude. She was quite upset that I had done this. And I'm like, dude, I was choking on this, white stuff, and I wanted her to give me some medicine for it. So she had to put an IV on my left arm. Now, suffice to say, I did not like her. And then, then another incident was that they put me via IV. They had potassium. And as soon as they hooked me up, and this was on my left arm now, to the potassium, my hand started feeling very numb, and it started swelling. And again, I pushed the button, and by then she was like really annoyed. I'm like, there's something wrong. I said, this potassium, I might be allergic to it. Something's happening. I said, but my arm is swelling, and my hand is feeling numb. Then a doctor had come by, and then I was like panicked by then because she wasn't coming by. And so he's the one who got her to come. And then when she came, she started arguing with me. She's like, no, that's not true. It's not doing that. I'm like, listen, you're not listening to me. Take this off of my arm. You need to remove it. I'm having some kind of reaction to it. I can't handle it. It's swelling my arm. She's like, I don't see it. I'm like, I feel it, She was such a bad nurse. Her name was Marty at the Fresno Heart Hospital. I would never, she's one of the reasons why I didn't want to stay as long as I did. But the night nurse, Flora, oh, she was beautiful. Good bedside manner, she was just wonderful. Just a wonderful disposition. She's just awesome. So anyways, finally she took me off because I told her, I kind of yelled at her. I said, you're not listening to me. Remove this from me. And I think she kind of had to. But anyway, so I was pushing to get out. I was really pushing to get out. I was walking. I was taking my liquids in. And so that being said, I went home and I had a lot of pain. I know a lot of people, they go home, they're not feeling the pain, but I had a lot of pain. Like, if I was getting up from a laying position, I would scream because it hurt so much. And it's mostly the incision that they removed the stomach from. It was, there's pain around it, the stretching of the muscle and whatnot. And so I'm still taking the Vicodin. It still kind of hurts. But now, it's my neck and my shoulder. I have a lot of neck and shoulder pain. So thankfully the doctor's office called me yesterday to see how I'm doing and explain my symptoms, that I'm still having a lot of pain. When I go walk, I actually have to hold my incision. I'm getting the liquids in, but I have the neck and the shoulder pain. So they wanted to see me earlier because they said that it could have been either the gas, which they approved me. They allowed me to go get Gas X. So as soon as they said you can go use Gas X, then I walked to the store again and purchased Gas X. So I was super happy about that. What else? So they're going to see me today at 2 to kind of talk about my symptoms. They said that I guess to check and see if I have an infection or what, because the incision that took the stomach out, it's very tender, it's warm to touch, and it hurts all the way around. And that's the only incision that hurts. The other ones don't really. And then I have the gas pain. So that's basically what I've been through. At the beginning, I was kind of regretted doing the surgery, but now that I'm feeling a little bit better, I think I am, thankful that I did it, because I went home with no diabetes medication. My blood sugars were 94, 95, and haven't been that in a long time. And I think in the long run it's going to be beneficial. So I wanted to discuss the support, right? Going through this journey, because I was raised in church since I was 5, and going through this journey has really kind of made me reflect in life, what I'm doing and where I've been, and the support that I get from YouTube as well as Facebook with all the weight loss friends that I have is tremendous. And the faith that they have in God is it's just awesome to me, and it's actually very inspiring and very encouraging because, you know, when I have a question, they all gather around, everyone gather around and you know, and post their comments and whatnot. And it's just an awesome feeling to know that there's so many people out there that are so supportive, but not only that, they're very spiritual. And so, you know, I'm amazed at how many people are out there with so much love and kindness and, I don't know, just support. So that's been very important to me, and I thank everyone for all the support. And I try to be as supportive, you know, to others as well. What else was I going to discuss? So I took my weight today, but I kind of wanted to wait until my doctor's appointment because, you know, the doctor's scale seems to be always different than you know, the home scale. I'll go ahead and tell you today's weight. So surgery date was 231, and then today's weight was 220.2. So I'm surprised at how much I'm losing. I thought maybe, you know, 6 pounds or something. But anyways, I think that's what's it? What else did I want to talk about? I'm hoping to go back. I don't quite think that they're going to clear me to return to work as soon as I wanted to. I wanted to return to work on the 12th, but because of the concerns that they're having and the pain, the shoulder and neck pain and the incision pain, I think that they're going to hold off a little bit. I am going to push for them to allow me to eat soft foods because I swear I've been craving some refried beans. It's not even funny. And so I'm going to really push for that. So I think that's about it. I wanted to show you my incisions. I don't know if I really should, but I'm going to see. So, and if you don't like it, then turn it off or something because, you know, this is my journey and I'm just going to record it. But here's the incision that hurts me. This is the one where they remove the you know, the stomach from. The other ones are good. They don't hurt me whatsoever. But what else was I gonna say? I think well, I think that's it. Anyways, thanks for all the support, for all the comments, for the inspiration, for the prayers. So many people prayed for me, and I'm just really thankful to God that I came through it. You know, I got to see my baby girl again. I'm not quite ready to bring her home yet. Of course, she doesn't really want to go home, so I'm kind of sad about that because I've been trying to get her home for the past week. And she wants to stay with her nana right now. So, but on Monday for sure I'm bringing her home, you know. That's it. I'm bringing her home. No matter how much pain I'm in or whatever. But she needs to go back to school on Tuesday. So, anyways, you guys have been wonderful. I'll see you guys in a week. And have a blessed day. All right. Bye-bye.